Well, it is a grassroots celebration of hometown pride. 904 Day showcases all things covered by the area code, from local businesses to civic groups to area nonprofits. Here to tell us about it is Liz McCoy. She is the executive director of James Weldon Johnson Park. Welcome back, Liz.
Hi, it's so good to be here again.
It's good to have you. We're also joined by Carissa Marques, 904 Day committee chair. Hey, Carissa.
Hi, good morning.
So, first of all, what is the history of 904 Day? I know that it kind of got like I don't know, what you call it, a glow up in 2021. But when did it actually get rolling here? Was it the first of some, or was it part of a long line of cities that are doing these?
So there are other cities in Florida that are doing similar local pride based on their area code events. Miami has 305 Day, Tampa has 813, and in 2021, a group of different people from, nonprofits and organizations around town, including WJCT, were like, you know what, let's do 904 Day here in Jacksonville. And ever since then, it's just built momentum. We've had many people join the planning committee, including Liz and James Weldon Johnson Park. And yeah, it's great to see it grow.
And when you're organizing it and coordinating it, how are you getting people to participate? And what are you asking of them if they choose to participate? What is it that they bring to kind of broaden the celebration?
So we're asking people to go to your favorite local businesses, donate to local nonprofits, spend time outside in community settings, really fill up those public spaces and connect with your neighbors. I think that's the best thing you could do to celebrate local pride, is by actually getting to know your community.
Yeah. And Liz, the James Weldon Johnson Park, of course, is the centerpiece of downtown in a lot of ways. It's the park that's right outside City Hall.
Right.
And it has its own great history. It's a beautiful space,
Thank you.
But there's a lot of programming that you guys do there. And so it's not just like a park space. It is a very active space.
Thank you. Yes, we do try to, of course, we are the heart of downtown, and we are activating it to, of course, make sure that downtown is alive and active, and really people can participate. One of the things that there's a website for 904 Day called hooray4904day.com. And one of the ways, if you're struggling with a way to celebrate 904 Day, you can download a bingo card. And on that bingo card, there's many different ways that you can celebrate. And about 3 or maybe more of them, you can celebrate right there in James Weldon Johnson Park. One of which, visit a public space. Also, frequent a local establishment. And of course, we've got food trucks there every day. So you can support local right there.
See,
in
my
JWJ.
904 bingo card is like finding a lazy boy in the middle of 295. But there's all kinds of things that you can celebrate around the city. But I mean, to that point, are there things that we try to recognize as our own local kind of weird, and funky things, as opposed to just sort of like the Chamber of Commerce, good stuff. You know what I mean? I think of things like the dinosaur on Beach Boulevard, which has become sort of iconic when it once was sort of just a silly structure at a mini golf.
And there's, of course, Duval.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
It's Duval and beyond.
Yeah.
Everywhere in the 904. It could be Putnam County, Baker, Nassau, St. John's, anywhere in like that greater First Coast area. I know the Orange Park Mall is doing some things. They have activations there. I think when I think 904, like you said, just like whatever makes it funky, whatever makes it Florida to you.
Yeah.
We are unique. And a lot of times we like to make fun of ourselves, right? But there's so much to be proud of here in Jacksonville and beyond. And that's what the day is all about. Just celebrating us and celebrating the things that make us unique. I know I moved here with the thought that Jacksonville is a place where my quality of life is going to be better. Mm-hmm. And so that deserves to be celebrated.
Mm-hmm. And is the park doing any special programming? This is tomorrow,
Yes.
904, yeah?
Well, we have tonight, of course, is Art Walk, and we're going to be celebrating 904 Day a little bit early.
Okay.
In the park. Also, we've got a launch of something tomorrow. So watch our social media tomorrow, and there'll be a contest that will be along with that launch. And then also at MoCA tomorrow night, the City of Jacksonville Film Office and Visit Jacksonville, they're going to be presenting a documentary by Kinetic Productions. It starts at 5:30, and it's all about Duval history.
Oh, fun. And so you mentioned nonprofits, Carissa. One of the things that has been a focus in recent celebrations is to try to get people to donate, even if they're donating $9.04. Right? It's you can
Exactly.
start small, but to reach out to a nonprofit that you care about and donate.
Definitely. Yeah. I mean, put your money where your mouth is, support your local community. I know tomorrow night I'll be going to the Ritz Theater. They're having their Uptown Market. So just finding different spots in your community to have fun, make a difference.
There's
Yeah.
8,400 nonprofits in Jacksonville,
Wow.
including WJCT. So you can find something to support.
And so you mentioned the Uptown Market for 904 Pride at the Ritz, but the Garden Club is also doing an event where they're going to be selling farmers and having refreshments. Friendship Fountain, there's free yoga at the fountain. And then, of course, the Duval Lounge at JWJ Park will be fun. So 904 Day, it's hooray for 904 Day?
Hooray for 904day.com.
All right. More info there. It is great to talk to you guys. Liz
Great to talk to
McCoy,
you.
Carissa Marques, thanks so much for being here. Appreciate it.
Thanks
Thank
for having
you.
us.
All right.